Hi, guys. Good morning. Happy Monday. Today is Monday, October 26th, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about what our lessons are for today. Just a reminder, uh, A Day kids are here at school today, B Day kids are at home. B Day kids at home are still expected to do the same work that we are doing here at school. Um, I understand that that is a huge ask and it is a challenge to do things at home. And there is a lot of work that's involved with that. So please just reach out and let me know if that is becoming a big struggle for you and your family. And we can work something out. I don't want you guys feeling frustrated and to have things turn into a power struggle. So, um, with that being said, everybody's coming home this weekend with a new folder that has a literacy packet, week 8, grade 1, 1026 through 1030. There's also a math packet inside for week 8. There's also a fitness log. So Miss Freeman in PE would like for students to keep track of something they do to stay physically active each day of the week. If you have questions about that, let me know. I'm assuming that she's reached out to you guys separately to let you know what that looks like. So I don't know a whole lot of information. If you need ideas or have questions, just let me know and I can go talk to her. All right, so this week, the story that we're reading is called Bat Loves the Night. This is for our reading literacy. It's one of my favorite books. And I'm going to read it for you, and then we have a couple pages to do. Okay? So Bat Loves the Night by Nicola Davies, illustrated by Sarah Fox Davies. Bat is waking upside down as usual, hanging by her toenails. Her beady eyes open, her pixie ears twitch. She shakes her thistledown fur. She unfurls her wings, made of skin so fine the finger bones inside show through. The pipistrelle's bat body is no bigger than your thumb. A bat's wing is its arm and hand. 4 extra long fingers support the skin of the wing. So, if you look over here, it shows you kind of the bone structure of the hands. Now she unhooks her toes and drops into black space with a sound like a tiny umbrella opening. She flaps her wings. Bat is flying. Did you know bat toes are shaped like hooks? So it's no effort for a bat to hang upside down. Out! Out under the broken tile into the nighttime garden. Over bushes, under trees, between fence posts, through the tangled hedge, she swoops untouched. Bat is at home in the darkness. As a fish is in the water, she doesn't need to see. She can hear where she's going. Did you know bats can see, but in the dark their ears are more useful? I love the illustrations in the book. The colors are kind of muted and really pretty. Bat shouts as she flies, louder than a hammer blow, higher than a squeak. She beams her voice around her like a flashlight, and the echoes come singing back. They carry a sound picture of all her voice has touched. Listening hard, Bat can hear every detail, the smallest twigs, the shape of leaves. Using sound to find your way like this is called echolocation. The noise bats make when they shout is too high for humans to hear. Gliding and fluttering back and forth, she shouts her torch of sound among the trees, listening for her supper. All is still. So bats use echolocation to find their dinner. And echolocation is basically using sound, sending it out, and their ears are so powerful they can actually hear the sound come back to them, like almost like when you bounce a ball off the wall, it comes back at you. They can hear, not only can they hear the sound bouncing back to them, but they can tell how far away a thing is, if it's alive or if it's stationary. things like that. It's pretty brilliant. I wish I had that skill. Then, a fat moth takes flight below her. Bat plunges fast as blinking and grabs it in her open mouth. But the moth's pearly scales are moon dust slippery. It slithers from between her teeth. Bat dives, nets it with a wingtip, scoops it up to her mouth. This time she bites hard. Its wings fall away like the wrapper from a candy. In a moment, the moth is eaten. Bat sneezes. The dusty scales got up her nose. Did you know a bat can eat dozens of big moths in a single night, thousands of tiny flies, gnats, and mosquitoes? Most species of bats eat insects, but there are some that eat fruit, fish, frogs, and even blood. I know when I go out to the barn at night to put the horses away, sometimes if the sun has gone down almost all the way, I will see little black flittering going across the trees. And it's the bats have come awake for the nighttime and that's the perfect time to catch bugs because the bugs haven't gone dormant yet. Hunting time has run out. The dark will soon be gone. In the east, the sky is getting light. It's past Bat's bedtime. She flies to the roof in the last shadows and swoops in under the broken tile. Inside there are squeakings. 50 hungry batlings hang in a huddle, hooked to a rafter by oversized feet. Bat lands and pushes in among them, toes first, upside down. Look at them all, attached to the rafter. Baby bats can't fly. Sometimes mother bats carry their babies when they go out, but mostly the babies stay behind in the roost and crowd together to keep warm. Bat knows her baby's voice and calls to it. The velvet scrap batling climbs aboard and clings to Bat's fur by its coat, hanker feet. Wrapped in her leather wings, the baby suckles Bat's milk. Because remember, bats are mammals, not like birds or reptiles that feed their animals with their mouths. Outside, the birds are singing, the flowers turn their faces to the sun. But inside the roof hole, the darkness stays. Bat dozes with her batling, waiting. When the tide of night rises again, Bat will wake and plunge into the darkness, shouting. Bat loves the night. And that's the name of the book. The end. See, it's kind of a artistic book. It's almost like poetry. I like that. So we'll read that again, and I'll post a link to it so you can watch it being read aloud on YouTube. So now we're going to pick up our literacy packet, week 8, grade 1. We're going to make sure we write our name on there so that we're getting good practice in, even when we're not at school. And we're going to turn to the first page, okay? And it says, readers visualize pictures in their heads. The book talks about the bat returning to the rafters. Draw a picture of what you visualize. So we just read it in the book and you saw the picture that's in the book. But what I want to know is, what is it that you see in here when you hear those words? And this is an important skill because it helps you to comprehend the story. So you want to think about what you're visualizing when you hear the words, okay? The bat is returning to the rafters. Returning to the rafters. Remember, the rafters are the wood beams inside the roof of the house where there's no light and it's dark, and that's where the bat sleeps during the day. So what I would do is I would draw the steep of the pitch of the roof with the rafters going down and little bats hanging from it. And then I would write my sentence about that right down here, okay? When you're done with that, you're going to turn to page 2, and we're going to do vocabulary for the word nocturnal, okay? Nocturnal, I'm sure you have some idea of what that word means, but I'm going to just kind of talk about it a little bit with you, okay? So the word nocturnal means to be primarily active during the night, Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to write that here, primarily active during the night. In this box, you're going to list all the animals that you know are nocturnal, like owls and raccoons. Diurnal animals are animals that are not nocturnal. The opposite of nocturnal would be awake during the day, like birds, bunnies, humans, whatever you want to do. And then your sentence could say something like, my favorite nocturnal animal is an owl. Okay? Then, when you're done with that, you're going to turn to page 3. You'll notice each page has the day of the week on it. So if you ever aren't sure what the assignment is for the day and you don't want to read through or watch all the videos, you could just look at the top of the page. It says this is due Monday. Okay, so for this, we're going to read the sentence. Bats are nocturnal animals, and I want you to count how many words there are. Then I want you to find all the nouns, which are a person, place, or thing, and the verbs, which are action words, if there are any. There might not be any, okay? When you're done with that, turn to page 4. Okay, and you're going to pull this page out of your packet and you're going to cut up these letters. Then you're going to turn to page 5 and you're going to make words with SH. Okay, so if you look at the tiles, the letter tiles on the previous page, you have SH here, SH. You could do ship, you could do shop, and what you're going to do is you're going to rearrange the letters. This one's going to be ship, because there's a picture of a ship, and then rearrange the letters to make 4 other words that start or end with SH. It could be a word that ends with the SH sound, like posh or gosh. And that's page 5. When you're done with page 5, you're done with reading literacy for Monday, October 26th, okay? When you're done with reading literacy, your math assignment here, pick up your math packet, week 8, grade 1, turn to page 1. You're going to write the expression that matches the groups on each plate. So 2 apples plus 4 oranges, okay? And then what you're going to do, if each plate has the same amount, write the equal sign between the expressions, okay? So if this has 3 apples and 4 oranges, and this has 2 apples and 5 oranges, does it have the same total number of fruit on it? Okay, so 3 plus 4 is 7. 2 plus 5 is also 7. So if that's true, they're the same, then you're going to put an equal sign here. If they're not the same, just leave it blank. Then turn to page 2. Write the expression to match each domino. So 4 plus 3. 0 plus looks like 9. Okay, so write the expression for all of those. Okay. And when you're done with that, you are done with math for Monday. Then you are going to pick up your monthly mini lessons packet that you have had working at home. Looks like this. And you're going to turn to page 7. This is your web for organizing your thoughts. You're going to put bats here. And then you're going to come up with 4 things that you can learn about bats. They are nocturnal. They hang upside down. Their toes are shaped like hooks. Write those things down. And then turn to the back page and write 4 facts about bats. Okay? That is your writing assignment for Monday, 10/26. When you're done with that, you are done with your learning for today.